what's up? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to record today because I have like this colorful look in mind and I'm hoping I execute it accordingly. So I'm gonna kind of do I'm gonna do like a little voiceover maybe, or maybe it'll just be music. I just want to do kind of like an OG tutorial. I don't really want to talk too much because I feel like I'm more focused when I just do my makeup without talking. Like my makeup comes out bomb when I'm not talking and doing all the extra stuff. So enjoy. All products will be listed in the description box below. And yeah, just, you know, get ready to slay.
Alright guys, so as you can see, my eyebrows are already done, and now I'm just priming my eyelids with my LA Girl concealer, and I'm going to be using my James Charles palette. That's the only palette I'm going to be using today, so if you have it, go ahead and follow along. This should be super easy. So today I'm starting off by packing on my darkest color, and I'm just packing that all over my lid until I feel like it's where I want it to be. I like this technique when I'm doing like bolder looks. I just feel like it just works. Like the colors don't just turn into one or just all merge together. You can still see every shade that's been laid down. So that's what I'm doing here. Just a tip as I'm watching myself, I would probably start with the darkest color lower, only because you do have to blend and the color is going to move up. So once I blend, the color did go up high to my brow bone. Doesn't bother me too much, but it low-key gives me anxiety, so next time I'll start off a little lower. So before I blend that out, I am going in with a lighter shade purple, and I am going to be placing that right on top before I blend. I know the right eye looks a little bit lighter, but it's just the lighting really. It was weird. I don't know. But once I've laid down that lighter purple on top, I'm just going to lightly, like I'm barely applying any pressure, lightly blend out my eyeshadow. And I'm just going to make two colors merge without disrupting them. Do you see how you can literally see that gradient effect of the dark purple that's been laid down and the light purple? That's the effect that I want to give. So make sure you're doing that, layering your colors and taking your time. Doing a look like this is not going to be, you see like I'm adding color. Doing a look like this is not going to be super easy. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to be doing, do you guys hear my alarm? So disrespectful. Anyways, doing a look like this, you're going to have to go back. You're going to have to layer a lot. You're going to have to make things even. So just take your time. Do what works for you and your eye shape and what makes you happy, okay? All right, so at this point, I'm still going back, blending, adding, blending, and adding. Now I'm going in with the hot pink from the eyeshadow palette, and I'm just placing that kind of more on the outer instead of bringing it all the way in. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to blend that out. And I'm sorry, I know my voice sounds super stuffy and obnoxious right now, but you're just gonna have to deal with it because a bitch has allergies. So moving right along. So once I've blended that out, I'm gonna go ahead and deepen that crease, and I'm just gonna pack some black in there. Yeah, the black, I don't think I blended out too much. I think I just more so packed it out and then like lightly buffed it out, but I could be lying. We're gonna see together because I forgot. I am the worst at voiceovers, guys. I need help. But anyways, I did blend it out, but I just blended out the edges. I didn't want it to be too dark. But now we're going to be cutting the crease with concealer, guys. I did not use my NYX glitter primer today. I'm using concealer. So I'm just patting that concealer on my lid, and then I look up. And you guys see where the concealer stops? That's how far up I'm going to bring my concealer. And I do that trick because one, it gives your eyes the illusion of a bigger lid. Like people always are like, oh, I wish I had your lid space, but like I don't have that much lid space. It's a lie. So once you do that, blend it out, and then you're going to proceed to packing your lid shade. Right now I'm taking that matte dark green from the eyeshadow palette, and I'm packing it on my outer. I don't know what happened to my footage, but I don't have a clip of me applying the lighter green. So you see where that space is, where that empty concealer is? You're going to just apply that light matte green from the palette in that spot, and that's really it. And there you go, voila. So now I'm going in with my glitter primer and my Hobby Lobby glitter. I know everybody's gonna ask where I got the glitter. It is OG. If you have been on YouTube or been watching YouTube for a long time, you know Time put everybody on to this Hobby Lobby glitter. Yes, I've had this glitter for that long. Like, it lasts so long, but you can use any like lime green. I'm sure NYX has one. I'm sure JCat has one. I'm sure anybody has a glitter. But anyways, I'm just kind of, I don't want to say inner corner. I'm just using like the inner part of my eyelid and applying that glitter. Then I lined the top of my eyes. I did not wing it out. I just wanted to kind of camouflage my lash band. So I just lined the top of my eyes. And now I'm going in to my face, which of course you guys know is my favorite part. And I'm using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer because I am going to be using a very matte foundation, okay? And then I went ahead and sprayed my face with the BADESCU. I have not used this foundation since my Nicki Minaj tutorial. That was the first and the last time I used the foundation. Don't know why, but today I just wanted a really matte look. I've been gravitating towards these like skin-like foundations, and I don't know, I'm just really bipolar when it comes to my makeup. I don't know, I'm just always switching it up. But yeah, anyways, today I wanted a super matte look, so I went ahead with this foundation. That's why I'm using the Hydro Grip. I know it seems like, why don't you just use a matte primer if you want a matte look, Tasha? Well, I don't want my face to crack, so you need to make sure you're very hydrated underneath your foundation if you're using one like this, because this is matte, okay? Last time it wasn't that bad because I used the oil, but baby, this time I could like feel the madness. It wasn't like uncomfortable, but it was matte. And now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Concealer. As you can see, I apply my concealer like on the sides of my nose. That helps with me contouring my nose. A lot of people were like, how do you contour your nose? I really don't do shit crazy to my nose, but putting the concealer on the side of my nose kind of creates an illusion. And I use this concealer because it's not a very matte concealer. It's a little bit more hydrating. So I just didn't want to be too... I want it to be matte, but I don't want my face to crack, okay? So that's why I'm doing this. And then, of course, I'm going over with my Cover FX, one of my favorites to be layered on top of something or underneath. And it's also going to brighten my face as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. Again, this is another, like, moisturizing concealer, or not moisturizing, hydrating concealer. And it needs to be, because we're about to set this face and we don't need to be cracked and dry, okay? So I feel like the face kind of needs balance. Like, my foundation is matte, and then, oh, I forgot I contoured. But anyways, my foundation is matte, and then my concealers are a little bit more hydrating. But I decided to actually contour today, and I'm using my Fenty stick, Fenty match stick, and I'm contouring. It's gonna look like dirt for a while, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, but I ended up finessing it. This is why I don't contour, because I always feel like it looks like freaking dirt, but it ends up looking bomb at the end. But I'm going I'm going in with my Huda Beauty powder. I have not used this powder in so long. I think I only didn't use a lot, which I'm glad I didn't use a lot because it looked a lot better. But I only didn't use a lot because I was literally running out. But I think I'm going to take the Hourglass powder back and re-up on this because I just can't get with it. But anyways, then I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty powder, and I'm just pressing that into my skin as well. I just like the finish of it. It's like a soft matte, and it's also going to brighten. So I did press it in. I didn't bake, but I'm just getting rid of any excess powder that may possibly be under my eyes and may possibly cause flashback. Whoa, stuttered. Cause flashback. And now I'm taking my NYX Stay Matte Not Flat powder, and I'm just applying that all over to just give me that extra filtered, blurred look. I'm using a pressed powder today because I'm just honestly tired of the fucking loose powder getting all over the place. So there's no reason I'm not using my Laura Mercier or my Wet n Wild. I just didn't want to mess today. Now I'm going with my bronzer. I freaking love this bronzer so much. Like, hands down, this is my jam. So I'm going in and just kind of, you know, chiseling out the face, chiseling out the nose. And you see, it looks like dirt. When I use it by itself, it looks great. But I think over the cream contour, it was just a bit much. But now I'm gonna take my Coco Naughty by Fenty Beauty and tone it down. So that just really blurred it out. You guys may not be able to see on camera, but it really did like blur out the edges because it was really like, look at that. Oh my gosh. It just looks so freaking dirty. But I wasn't walking out the house like that. Period, boo. But yeah, just go ahead and blend that out. You don't have to use these products, but you know, do what you do. And now I am carving out my cheeks. Don't know why the hell I brought it so far into my mouth today. I have issues. And and now I'm going to highlight my nose. Oh yeah, and I baked the side of my nose as well to make it look more snatched. But I've been using my finger to apply my nose highlight because it just gives it a more buttony effect. And you see how it just looks more, I don't know, I just love it. So I apply it with my finger, then I lightly blend it out with my brush. And I'm just, you know, highlighting my face, same old boring shit, you know. And then you're gonna wipe away the bake. And you see how my contour is like toned down now? It's not as like dirty looking. It's just a little toned down. But I did not set my face today because my face was very matte. I just sprayed my face with some BADESCU spray and called it a day. I applied my lashes and now we're gonna do my lip. You know, I'm boring as fuck. So I'm using my NYX lip pencil in the shade Espresso. Then I blended it out with my lip brush and went in with ColourPop's Quickie and topped that off with Neat Freak by ColourPop. And that completed my lip. It's like my favorite lip. Like anything with Neat Freak on top is my shit. But now I'm going in with, oh my gosh, you guys, my face. I'm going in with just a black eyeliner. At this point, I was debating if I wanted to take my crease colors and put them on my lash line. You can, but no, not for me.
Alright guys, this is the completed look. I just put my hair to the side today. It's like a little flip over. It's not a side part, it's a flip over. I'm a flip over type of gal. And I put on this little vintage Moschino shirt and called it a day. You know, that's it. I'm not going nowhere, but I'm here serving looks, okay? But if you guys have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now because I don't understand why you would have made it this far to the video but you didn't subscribe. So just go ahead and press that button and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.